Once upon a time, there was a young man who worked at a factory. He had a mentor, an old technician, who taught him some important lessons. His mentor told him to talk less and do more, and to never stop working hard. The young man followed these instructions in every aspect of his job at the factory. After 10 years, the old man retired. But the young man continued to work as a technician with the same dedication and diligence he had been taught. One day, the old man noticed that the young man seemed unhappy and asked him what was troubling him. The young man sighed and poured out his feelings. He said, "I have been following your instructions all these years. No matter what I work on, I keep quiet and focus on the job. I know I have done good work at the factory, and I have learned everything there is to learn there. But what I don't understand is that other people who don't work as hard as I do have been promoted, while I am still in the same position as before." The old man asked him, "Are you positive that you are indispensable to the factory?" The young man replied, "Yes." The old man paced back and forth for a while, then turned to the young man and said, "I must request that you take a day off and give yourself a break." The young man was surprised by this suggestion, but the more he thought about it, the more he realized it made sense. He thanked his teacher and left quickly. When he returned to work after his day off, the manager called him into the office. The manager told him that things did not go well in his absence. Others had encountered problems that would normally be handled by him, and they had no idea how to solve them. Realizing his importance, the manager decided to promote the young man to the position of senior technician. He wanted to thank him and encourage him to keep up the good work. The young man was grateful for his promotion. He thought that this was the secret to being recognized for his efforts. From that point on, whenever the young man felt like he deserved more than what he was given, he took a day off. When he came back the next day, the situation would improve to his advantage. This pattern continued for months, until one day, the young man found that he was blocked from doing his work. To his shock, he found out that his position had been given to someone else. He could not believe it. Not knowing what to do, he went back to see his mentor to try to understand why he lost his job. With confusion and sadness, he asked, "Why did I lose my job?" His mentor replied, "Actually, you did not lose your job. Because you always worked so hard and never took a break, people took you for granted. They didn't realize how important you were until you were no longer there. Don't wait for others to suddenly realize your worth. Give thanks today for the good fortune you have, and also take breaks and find balance in your life." The young man realized that he had made a big mistake by not finding the right balance between working hard and taking care of himself. He understood that constantly working without rest can make people forget your importance. He learned to appreciate the people around him and to take breaks when needed. From that day forward, he found a balance in his life and things started to improve again. So, my dear young friend, remember to work hard, but also take breaks and appreciate the people who support you. Finding balance in life will bring you happiness and success. Thanks for watching Zen Master.